So I feel really comfortable here in these low lights, because usually when I'm doing a comedy show, it's really bright lights and my skin's all like white and reflective and shit. Like it gets so bright that like halfway through my set, 3 Middle Eastern dudes show up with some gifts for the newborn king. And then they get real pissed, so I'm happy that's not gonna happen on this set. You know, I almost didn't come out tonight because a lot of my friends are black and they're like, we don't want to go out to bars with you, Laura. Like, white people, y'all are just into roofing each other all the time and they're fucking right. I take up to 10 rupees a day to build up a tolerance. I ain't no cheap date rape. Alright, so y'all ready for some dick jokes? Seem like a slut, so we're gonna start with some fingering. I actually dated a guy who was missing some fingers, and I think he was kind of self-conscious about it because he didn't tell me right away. I found out when he gave me like the truly most shocking shocker that's ever been received. Y'all ever had 2 in the pink nub in the stink? Yeah, you don't fucking want that, do you? It's not good. But I have better self-confidence now. I'm dating a guy who's got all his digits, and it's really romantic. It's like Romeo and Juliet because we work at rival pizza restaurants, and also I'm a fat girl, so when he comes home, like, smelling like different pizza, it really turns me on. What has not helped my sex life, though, is when I was single, I watched a fuckload of, like, Law & Order SVU. You ladies like to watch that shit? Well, fucking don't. It's gonna affect your sex life. Like, I'm afraid to swallow now. Like, what if I die mysteriously later that day? The autopsy's gonna find semen in my stomach. My mom's gonna know that I'm a hoe. And it's very obvious to me that my mother is not okay with blowjobs. She has made it very clear that she thinks they're disgusting. And it really upsets me because my father is my personal hero. And my mom is fucking crazy. How has he not left her after over 35 years of marriage? I would think that maybe it's because she's given up the ass but she doesn't fucking have one. Okay, I'm sorry. I have a lot of aggression towards the women in my family. Like, particularly my grandmother. I just didn't care for her. Mostly because she was just, like, obliviously racist. Like, she tried to relate to me. She was like, oh, when I was little, I had a little pony that I rode to school every day. It was a little black pony. Guess what its name was? I'm not going to say it out loud, but this is before you could put an A at the end of it to, like, sidestep the racism. This pony's name had a hard R at the end. Yeah, not fucking cool. But I guess I related to my grandma in the way that she loved animals. I love animals. I love my dog. The only thing is that she has, like, horrible separation anxiety. So she wants to be with me everywhere, like, including when I'm sucking a dick. So I was on a date and it was going really well. So naturally I'm blowing him. And then suddenly I see in my peripheral vision this little pink tongue just come in and make contact with the balls. So I fucking panic. And I look up to check on what's going on, and dude is fucking loving it. His eyes are rolled back in his head. I guess he thought I could throat him and lick his balls at the same time. And I shove her out of the way and look at her, and she has a face like, Dad, you good, Mom? And I guess so, because he called me again. I've got a boyfriend now. My name's Laura.